Purple Kings will be in the black with the purple stripes. Lafayette will be in the black shorts with the gray tops. Of course, we have all our sponsors to thank, of course, for the Purple Kings. You can trust State Farm for all your insurance needs, looking for the best rates for your auto, home, or life insurance. Whatever your needs are, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Visit your local trusted State Farm agent, Chris Mallett, at 25120 Kingsland Boulevard in Katy, or you can call him up at 281-828-2700. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Also like to thank Primeway Credit Union. From business to personal banking, CDs, money markets, and home and auto, Primeway Federal Credit Union has the game plan that fits your needs. Stop by any one of the 8 Houston area locations and get championship-style service at Primeway. Primeway Federal Credit Union, the official bank of the Texas Purple Kings. And also the Joint Chiropractic. Folks, if you need to get rid of those aches and pains of everyday life, maybe a nagging sports injury or whatever it is, just trust the team from Joint Chiropractic to get you back in the game. Go to any of the many Houston area locations and check out the specials. The Joint Chiropractic, the official 3-point specialist of the Texas Purple Kings. Glad you could join us here on YouTube. I'm David Canada. Our crew this afternoon, our QA is Linda Salvo. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I knew I was going to mess it up. Linda Salvo, our QA back at Vype headquarters, making sure we look good and sound good. Our producer extraordinaire this afternoon and photographer, Oscar. Yeah, there you go. See, my brain is like gone. We've been waiting for this game to start. We had a little bit of a delay as we are in a different location than we normally are. And we had a hard time finding it, thinking maybe the players did too. So we're just about underway, about 25 minutes late. Again, my name is David Canada. We'll have the call for you this afternoon. Texas Purple Kings last home game was actually snowed out or iced out. They were going to play the All-Stars from San Antonio, the Alamo All-Stars, and deemed that the travel would be just too tough for those guys coming from San Antonio. So discretion, the better part of valor on that. So the Lafayette Ballers coming from Lafayette, Louisiana. Again, they'll be in the black shorts with the white stripes, the gray tops with the white numbers, and your Texas Purple Kings in their traditional black uniforms with the white numbers and the purple down the side. We're just about underway. This is ABA basketball right here on Vype Sports Live and on YouTube. Just getting ready to tip it off. Robert Coriff for the Texas Purple Kings will do the honors for the Purple Kings. And Jeremiah August, number 5 for Lafayette, will do the honors for them. And we are now officially underway. Coriff tips it back. And the Purple Kings will take off. Caleb Collins will bring it up. Coriff sets a pick, gets around him, goes inside, thinks better of it. Gets back to the outside, and back into Coriff with the lay-in. 2-0 Purple Kings. Nice little give and go there. And here come the Ballers. Keegan Broussard. Hands off. Tries to go down the middle. August kicks it back out to the point. Misses the three-pointer. Kicks it inbound, and the Purple Kings will take it the other way. Three-pointer from the right side. Misses it. Kennard Robinson. And there's 2 Robinsons, Leonard and Kennard Robinson, on this Purple Kings team. Nice little drive and lay-in for Barry. And it's 2-2. 12-minute quarters here at the ABA. Shooting from the three-point line that the NBA guys shoot from. Nice little rattle in. Robert Baker lays it in softly from three-point land. It's 5-2. Cormier drives to his right. Again, I told you there's a lot of Cajun flavor on this team. DeEdward Cormier, number 10, one of their top players for Lafayette. 7-2, Purple Kings on top. West will drive it in. Picked off. Broussard. That is Kennard Robinson. So I'm getting the Broussards all mixed up here. There are 3 Broussards on this Lafayette team. Keegan, Braven, and Tristan. Haven't confirmed yet that they're triplets or even brothers, but we're thinking they are. Inside, Coriff gets the ball loose. It gets back out to Cormier from the point. He made it in the. It's coming our way. Sorry, I had to stop. We had to make sure the ball didn't hit us there. Leonard kicks it in. Collins and Cormier tries to get it from him right there. Koreff is going to bring it down. Koreff looking for some help. Kennard Robinson, far side, looking to take the three. Gets it back out to Collins. Collins trying to get that big pick from Koreff. Gets it, but kicks it out. It's out of bounds on the Purple Kings. It'll come back the other way. Keegan Broussard will bring it in. It was all the way over on the scorer's table. Purple Kings owner Michael almost got hit there. Had to dive for cover. Pretty close quarters here. It's not our normal gym. Playing at the Legend Sports Court out on the west side of Houston off of Gaston Road. So it's a little tight. Got some action seats down the right side here. A lot of people coming in from Lafayette looking to get in the action, and certainly they will, I'm sure. Barry hands over to August. August bounces off the edge, doesn't go in. Kennard Robinson will get it. Baker will push the case. Now he'll pull up over to Robinson. He's got Collins to his right. Goes inside to Baker. Baker gets fouled on the way to the hoop. So Baker will go to the line. 9-2 the lead so far for the Purple Kings. Make that a 10. He's got one more. Number 10 makes it 10. He'll lay that one in as well. 11-2 with 8:42 to go here in the first. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Texas Purple Kings basketball right here on Vype Sports Live. Welcome back, folks. 8:42 to go in the first quarter. Purple Kings enjoying a nice little lead, 11-2. Broussard will bring it up. That's Tristan Broussard. It's over to Cormier. Cormier drives the lane, bounces off the rim, doesn't go in, and scrambled to get the ball out of bounds. And again, I was talking about those action seats. A couple people just felt a little bit of action there as the ball was going out of bounds on that side. There's a couple of small children down there, so we'll have to try to be ginger on that side, trying to go for the out of bounds. There's a three-pointer from the right side. It goes good. Kennard Robinson. And Purple Kings up 13 or 14-2 now. Drive the lane. Broussard can't make it go. Here goes Leonard Robinson. Going to kick it down to Kennard. Kennard's going to drive the lane. He'll pull up over to Baker. Baker from underneath kicks it over to Collins. Collins will lay it in. Little 5-foot jumper. 16-2. Purple Kings reigning early here. Down the corner to Barry. Barry looks to make sure he's on a three-point liner. Doesn't take it. Over to Ozen. Ozen's in the corner here. Three-pointer misses. Kennard Robinson quickly with a rebound. He'll run up the court. Kick it to Koreff. Koreff will drive the lane. And he's fouled on the way. I think they're going to get it on Barry there. Barry or August, one of the two. They were right there. And no foul call. They're going to inbounds for the Purple Kings. And Baker slaps it away from Ozen. Drive it to Kennard Robinson. Back to Baker. Baker will jam it up and lay it in. Baker playing defense and offense alone right there. Made that play happen. 18-2, and Baker going to the line again. Baker made the first two. Makes that one as well. So it's a 3-point play for the Purple Kings. And Lafayette having a hard time getting on the scoreboard. Just 2 so far. Drive to the left. Baker on him. Barry will put up a 3. Actually just inside the 3-point line. Doesn't make it. Here's Leonard Robinson. Leonard Robinson. Kennard 7. I get the Robinsons all mixed up here. And a foul on Cormier. Leonard Robinson gets him in the open court. We're talking to one of the referees just before the game, concerned about this game starting a little later because the Super Bowl being, later today. So we'll see how quick the pace of this game goes. We'll try to get that out of here at 5 o'clock. Lays it in, Koref, and it is 21-2. Purple Kings wanting to get out in the lead and put this one away early. Spin move on the far side. Trayvon Marshall gets fouled, or at least it'll go out of bounds for Lafayette. Kicks it into Cormier. Leonard Robinson right on him. Gets back through the pick of August. Bounces off the rim. Koref with a big, strong rebound. Hands off to Kennard. Kennard will push the pace. Koref is trailing. Baker wants the ball. So give it to me right here. There you go. Nice little give and go. Baker's too far underneath the basket. It's got to get it out of bounds. I think he kicked it off August. And Koref right away takes the jumper, misses off the front of the rim, and here come the Ballers. Spin move. Can't get it. Again, a defensive turnaround. Leonard to Kennard. Kennard will roll in. Can't get it in the basket. And August will bring it back up for the Ballers. Over in the court. Here's Cormier on the drive. Straight across the lane. Looked like he traveled a bit there, but no call. Marshall hands it off back over to Barry. Barry. Collins on him. Will drive the lane. Collins got spun around and turned around. The ball will lay in the hoop. It's 21-4. Collins got spun around in the lane and ran into his own player there. Koref setting a nice pick. Collins with a nice dreamy three-pointer. At least I think it was a 3. It's hard to tell from this angle. In this court, yeah, Oscar says yes, it was a 3. It is 24-4. Down in the corner, Broussard was going to take the shot, but a foul comes first. So one of the things is if you love high-intensity basketball, you need to come down to a Purple Kings game. You get up close and personal right next to the court, in fact, and you can hear these players just jarring at each other. It's really a great part of the game. Watch the intensity of these players. So here they come. Collins will bring it back for the Purple Kings. They lead 24-4. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Good offensive and defensive display. David England from the corner. Three-pointer for the Purple Kings. We missed it. Last time we played a home game against Austin, England was not on the roster, was not playing that day. But the Kings did a great job trying to defend that Austin Bat team. Kyle McCook flicks it over to Baker. Baker's got England down on the corner. He's calling for it. Going to use the body. Going to try to move in. Little flop there. No call. Puts the shot up. Doesn't go in. Trayvon Marshall will bring it up for the Ballers. Go to Ozen. Ozen to August, the big man in the middle. Drives and kicks it off. Here's a drive from Trayvon Marshall. And I guess they called a travel. I didn't quite see the call, but it's going the opposite direction. That's all we know. Kyle McCook is going to take it inbound for the Purple Kings on the far side. Over to Collins. Called back to Cook. Inside to England. England thought better of it. Back out to Collins. Flips it over to Baker. Baker's going to drive the lane strong. Tries to make the pass across the way to England. Can't get it done. And it goes out of bounds to Lafayette. To DeEdward Cormier, number 10, right in front of us here. He got a whole bunch of family members all filed in at the same time. He's got an entourage of family members for sure. All the way from Louisiana. Cormier on the right side. Going to roll around. Moret's right there. makes him think better of it. Here's Trayvon Marshall on the drive. Can't get it to go. August up strong. He'll lay it in off the glass. It's 27-6. Purple Kings on top. Collins, some fancy dribbling. Got a double team on him. Moret down underneath. Not even being guarded. Here's Baker. Going to kick it to Moret. Going to put it up. Can't get it to go. Here come the Ballers. Cormier from the corner, sweet and silky. Three-pointer. Nothing but net. He had an open shot, and he took it. 27-9. Kais McCook brings it up. Over to England. England down to Merzette. Back to Baker. Back to Cook again. He'll drive the lane this time. Kick it out to Collins. Collins a three-pointer. It'll go. 30-9 the score now. The Purple Kings are on this game and not looking back. Ozan brings it up for, that's Barry. Barry to Ozan. Ozan's number 2. Kais giving him the business there. Long three-pointer misses. Nothing but air. And Collins will bring it in for the Purple Kings. Jamal Carr he tried to check in. They told him to go back to the bench for now. He tried to check in the game. Kais McCook will bring it up. He was going to come in for Robert Baker. Baker comes in off the bench late thinking the change was made. Over to Kai McCook again. Looking inside. Baker's going to work on Ozan. Can't get it to go. Back out to Kai. Three-pointer does not go. Man, he doesn't like it. He thought that was good from way out there. Here comes Barry. Barry against Marzette. Marzette can't defend that one. It goes in off the glass. Lafayette's coach is screaming out some instructions and not too happy with the Ballers' performance so far. Robert Baker from the three-point line. We saw him drain quite a few in practice. He misses that one. August down low. Baker tries to get it and fouls him. I don't know how big August is. He looks like a pretty big guy. Baker's listed at 6'4". He's got about 4 inches on him, so 6'8", 250, 260. He's a big dude. Baker did not back down. So August goes to the line here. They need some points, down 30-13. 1 minute and 11 seconds left here in the first. First one off the rim. Marzette will get it. Bring it up. Look for Kais McCook. McCook is stripped by Broussard. Broussard down to Cormier, and they get the turnover and the points. Great defense by the Ballers. Kais McCook will put it up. Misses it. So McCook will go to the line here. Guys trying to get on the scoreboard here. First one up and in. Silky smooth. 31-16. Our score. 49 seconds to go here in the first. Second one will go as well. So they've doubled the lead now. 16-point lead. Even I could do that math. 32-16. Barry comes around the corner. Kicks it to Cormier from three-point land. Nothing but the back of the rim. And bring it down the middle. Barry trying to jam it home on the give and go. Can't make it go. The sides are very close around both sides. You've got a little more room on the ends here. But the players just crashing across the other way. Tristan Broussard goes into the wall. It looks like he's okay. Drive to the lane. Puts it up awkwardly. Does not go. But a foul called. And I'll tell you who number 12 is. I'll have to check, though. I don't have a 12 on my roster for the Purple King. So that may be a 12th man kind of thing. We're talking about Seattle today, 12th man. So it's maybe a 12th man player they just picked off the bench somewhere to play, and you wear number 12. We'll see. Either way, made that first shot, 33-19. 2 seconds to go here in the first, so that'd be a quick shot here by Lafayette. Got to put it up long, and it misses everything. So at the end of the first quarter, 33-19 is our score. Purple Kings on top. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. Second quarter coming up. David Canada with you along with our producer, Oscar. Also did the photography work for us this afternoon on Super Bowl Sunday. But before you got Super Football, you got some Super Basketball here on Vype Sports Live and on YouTube. But so far, it looks like the Purple Kings are wanting to get home early to watch the game. They're up 33-19. They got up early and just been running away with it. See if they can maintain that pace, that lead. And now Carl will come in for Baker, I believe. Yeah, Baker's on the bench now. So they tried to make that change a minute ago. Couldn't make it change. The referee wasn't having it. David England to the right side. Takes a jumper in and out. Misses Kais McCook high off the glass trying to get it on the rebound. He'll get it back out to England. England to Carr. Carr, little juke step there. Brings it back to England. Our Morzette. Over to number 12. We'll just call him number 12. We'll find out for you at halftime. David England got the ball against the big guy August, who will bump and grind, try to get inside. Big rebound by Kennard Robinson, and it doesn't go again. The lid is on right now. All the way down, the Ballers will score the 33-21 now. That's Bishop Ozan on the two-pointer. Just underway, second quarter, 33-21. Ballers trying to climb back in this one. Jamal Carr, 6-foot guard, will get a couple shots here. A slight delay, trying to figure out what the delay is for. They're all set to make the shot, or at least attempt the free throws here. Our next home game for the Purple Kings will be next Saturday against Lone Star at 3 p.m. That should be out at Fulshire High School again. Check their website if you want to come out and enjoy some great basketball. Shot is good. Three-pointer goes in. That's Milton. Inside to Morzette. Morzette trying to drive the lane. Nice little pass inside the Carr, and it goes in. Nice little jump pass from Morzette, the big guy. Makes it 36-23. Richard closely guarded by Kais McCook. McCook will strip him and will go coast to coast and lay it in off the glass. Great defensive play, Kais McCook. The strip and score. Barry will bring it up. 0-on-0 against Carr. Takes a jumper from far side. It goes in. 38-25. Trying to figure out if that was a three-pointer or not. Watching the scoreboard. They're testing my eyes. The scoreboard here is very, very small. They call it travel against the Purple Kings to go the other way. Ref told us and going to keep the things moving today. Try to get out of here by 5 o'clock. Not sure if he's serious or not. We'll see. We'll see. Pretty quick pace. Milton from the three-point land doesn't go in. A big, strong rebound. They'll kick it down. Morzette comes around the corner, gets it back out. Well, I thought he was going to get it back out to Kai McCook. A nice little bounce pass inside, and they score again, 40-25. Purple Kings still maintaining that 15-point lead. Nice little steal coming right our way. In the action seats in the corner here. Jamal Carr with a great defensive move, just about headbutted all three of us here. Cormier in the far corner, looking for some help. Gets it over to Milton. Milton will drive the lane. Little scoop shot, doesn't go. Morzette with a rebound. David England now will take it for the Kings. Drive the lane, doesn't get anywhere. Carr will take it across the front of the lane. Nice little right-hander, and it goes in. That was almost like a baby hook. Milton, some fancy footwork here. Drive lane against England. Kick it back off to the big guy, August. Kicks it back out to the three-point land. Misses. Kai McCook with the rebound. He'll try to push it. Broussard tries to slow him down a little and puts a body to him. And finally, they'll call a foul, I believe, on Broussard. That's Travion Broussard. There are three Broussards. Excuse me, that was Tristan Broussard. Again, there are three Broussards on this Lafayette team. Keegan, Braven, and Tristan. Nice little drive by Kai McCook. It'll go in. Barry will bring it up for the Ballers. I thought he traveled there for a second, waiting for the referee to call. But he did call a foul. England and Barry having a conversation there with the smiles, actually with Jamal Carr. That both zeros on the floor. We're having a discussion there. Back out to August. August, the big man. Marzette's going to front him. And the big man lays it in from, I believe that was a three-pointer. 44-25, 44-27, excuse me. It was a two-pointer. Carr gets it down to Morzette. Morzette front, a nice pass across the way to England. Tries the jam, it misses. Devin Milton, one of the Ballers, was up against him. Fouled him on the way and made sure he didn't make that shot. England with a high-flying act on that baseline. First one rattles off the front, off the back, off the backboard, and decides it doesn't want to go in. Got the shooter's touch and shooter's roll, but not the shooter's score on that one. That second one, no doubt. So it's 46-27. Down in the corner, Milton. Nice August driving the lane like a reverse left-hand hook. And it goes in off the glass. Morzette just beside himself, thought he had a great defense on that. But a beautiful move by August, the big guy. Now Morzette's going to try against August. He'll kick it off. And Morzette's making some great passes this afternoon. Gets the assist on that one as well. August in the middle. Again, it's Morzette. Carr tried to get the steal, can't do it. Barry from the three-point land doesn't bury it. England with the rebound. 47-29 our score with 7 minutes to go here in the second. Morzette with another nice pass. Gets deflected though. A beautiful touch pass, trying to hit Carr up underneath. So inbound it from underneath. Kais McCook on the far side. Broussard all over him. They finally call a foul, or he stepped out of bounds. We'll see what they call here. A blocking foul. So Morzette will do the honors and throw it in from the far side. Now they decided they don't want to do that. Kais McCook on the line now. He's going to shoot a shot or two. We'll see what they do. He misses the first one. These are pretty tight rims. You can see when that ball bounces, the rims don't give much give at all. Second one finds the bottom of the net. It's 48-29. Michael West will bring it up for the Ballers. Goes against Morissette. He'll pull up and lay in about a 12-foot jumper. Purple Kings going the other way. Over to Kais McCook. He's going to take the drive down the lane. Kicks it back out. Thought he had a player out in the wing. He did not. So a turnover on the Purple Kings. Goes back to Michael West. West will work. Down the lane. He traveled, looks like. Anyway, he's arguing what the call was. It's going to be out on the Purple Kings, so Ozan will inbound it from underneath the basket here, just to our left. Trying to find somebody. Finally finds West. West a pull-up three-pointer. Actually, just inside the three-point line. Does not miss it, or does not make it, excuse me. And again, out of bounds on the Purple Kings, and Ozan will do the honors once again. Reset. Here's West going against Carroll. Three-pointer. He rattles it home. Carr all over him, but not exactly happy with the call. So a chance for a 4-point play here for the Ballers. Somehow Barry got that one off over the outstretched arms of Carr. And a nice shot completes the 4-point play, and it's 48-34. Still a 4-point advantage for the Purple Kings. Collins will bring it up. Goes down to Carr. Carr drives the lane. Tries to put it up off the glass. He does. And he gets fouled. With 5:50 to go, it's 50-34. Purple Kings on top. If you didn't join us a couple weeks ago against the Austin Bats, we had some high-scoring stuff. I think the final score is 165-152, somewhere in that range. So if you like high-scoring basketball, we're already at 50 with 5:46 to go here in the second quarter. 50-34 is the score. Purple Kings on top. Milton brings it up. And Milton over the top. And the big man, Usan, is in for the Purple Kings. 7'1" center. He got the ball right now, trying to drive the lane. That ball looks so small in his hands. He's a big guy. Lists him at 7'1". Usman Horan. (50-34). 5 minutes to go. Collins gets the big pick from Usman. Goes the other way. Ballers can't make it work on the first one. Barry will follow it up and put it in. England with the ball in the corner. Milton on him. Here's Usman Haran. Inside. They tie him up. I say Usman Haruna, I believe that's his way his name is pronounced. With a guy that big, he pretty much pronounces it any way he would want you to pronounce it. That's pretty much the rule of thumb there. Purple Kings will inbound it from underneath their own basket. Let's look at the size difference between number 50, Harana, and number 2 for Lafayette, Ozan. It's just a big difference. I don't know how tall Ozan is, but he looks to be about 5'10", I would guess. Bishop Ozan. So they'll inbound it. And now I believe they call a timeout. Well, maybe. We'll see. They look like they're going to inbound it. Now Harana is going to the line. So nice shooting touch for a big man. The ball looks so small in his hands. The guy is a big dude, 7'1".
Right, how are ya?
Misses that second shot, though. Here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. Kicks it out to Cormier from the three-point line with a hand in his face. It doesn't go. West gets it back to Cormier. Cormier back inside to August. Excuse me, that wasn't August. That was number 0, Barry. And it's out of bounds on the Purple Kings, so Ozan will take it from underneath the basket here. Kennard Robinson will look at him. Backs out to Michael West. West will take a drive. Cormier just in front of us. Loses the handle, and it's out of bounds. Purple Kings will take over. Robert Baker will do the honors. Over to Kennard Robinson. Haruna sets the pick. Kennard can't find his way to the lane and loses the handle of the ball. And it's out on Lafayette. Kennard will kick it into Carr. Carr rolls to his left. Nice little move. Can't make it go. Misses the second shot. So 2 point-blank shots. Misses right at the rim. Beautiful move to the lane. It doesn't go. It goes. Javon Berry with a nice little give-and-go Euro step. And it finally finds the bottom of the net. One thing you don't have here in the ABA is the mop kids. If you see it on the NBA where a player goes to the ground and they bring out the mops to clean up all the perspiration. So I think this is probably the first time we'll have a perspiration delay as they're looking for something to wipe up the court here as one of the players hit the ground. So we'll have a little bit of delay for that. The referee looked around. He went around the corner toward the restroom on the other side, and now he's found something. So here we go. Again, first ever, if you're joining us, first ever perspiration delay I've ever seen in a basketball game. But, hey, there's firsts all the time. There you go. Got to keep that for later. Just hope nobody goes down on the other end of the court. We'll have to shuttle that down somehow. So after all that, Javon Berry will take shots from the line. See some of these Lafayette players. It's a little warm in here. When we first got here, I don't think they had the air going. It's going now. But it's still a little stiff in here as far as humidity. If I can say that word, humidity. Kennard Robinson looks for the pick. Baker from the far side dips and doodles. Doesn't get it to go. Great move, little Euro step. Can't make the shot down to Cormier. Cormier tries to get back, and no one's there but Leonard Robinson. Robinson back to Robinson. Robinson will hit the, I thought he hit it the three-pointer. Looked like it was in line. A little short. All the way down to Cormier, who probably never moved from the last shot. Puts it up. Thought he had it. Doesn't go. So Cormier was discussing the fact that he missed the shot before. He just stood down here and kind of hanging his head for a second, and the play came right back to him. Here's David England on the drive. He'll lay it in off the glass. Michael West make the drive. Baker got a hand in there and kicks it loose. England will kick it down to Kennard Robinson. Or that's Leonard Robinson with the left-handed layup. It rolls around the rim and finally goes in. That's what you call a around-the-world in 80 days shot. 2:25 to go here before half. Purple Kings still enjoying a 55-41 lead. Shot from the outside. Michael West misses it. Baker with a quick rebound and pass. So quick that it went right through England's hands. He didn't even know it was coming. Down in the corner, Ozan takes the shot. Lets England fly right on by. That's like the Top Gun shot. You hit the brakes and let him fly right by. But he didn't make the shot, so I guess he was out of missiles there. England driving into the big man. Haruna doesn't make it, and he goes to the line. These Lafayette ballers are not intimidated by the big man's size inside. They're going right after him. Haruna made one of two last time he made a trip to the line. 55-41 is our score. Just 1:50 to go here in the second. First one up and sweet, silky shot. Nothing but net. And here comes August, the big man for Lafayette, going to check in. Haruna with one more shot here. Up, and it is good. Both of them look sweet. Ballers will bring it up. Barry over to Ozan. Misses the three-pointer. Harana with the rebound. Here's Leonard Robinson trying to push the pace. He'll pull up. He'll take the pick from Haruna. Drives the lane and gets fouled. And he'll go to the line with 1:31 to go here until halftime. 57-41. Still a 16-point advantage for your Purple Kings. Robinson with a nice, sweet shot goes in. 58-41. And Koref will come in now for Haruna. Robert Koref, a 6'8" center. Here come the ballers. Barry will bring it up over the far side to Broussard. Tries to take a shot almost from behind the backboard. It does rattle around. Didn't know that was possible to actually get the shot off and on the rim. Here's August down the lane. Koref on him. He defends him, and the ball goes loose. It goes back to the Purple Kings. 1:05 to go. They'll push the pace. Leonard Robinson drives the lane underneath. Kicks it back to England. England over to Kennard Robinson. Nice little dipsy doodle. Now he tries to kick it back down, and it goes out of bounds. And the baller trying to push the pace here. Inside to the big man, August. Spin move again. Baker comes over to help. Shoots a three-pointer for the far side. Doesn't go. And here's Kennard Robinson with the rebound. And he's fouled by Ozan right away. .41 seconds till halftime. See, the entertainment was kind of sparse today. It's either the Puppy Bowl or the Purple Kings. Take your choice. Puppy Bowl is always exciting, but a little more fun here. Leonard Robinson, or Kennard Robinson, makes that first shot. About to crack 60 here, 59-41. Second shot up and good. 41 seconds to go. It's 60-41, a 19-point lead now for the Purple Kings. Over to Ozan. To drive the lane, spin move. Gets a couple of hands on it. Finally puts it up. Koref with the big, powerful rebound. He'll push the pace. He's got Robinson to his right. Spin move. Gets up in there. Doesn't get it the first shot to go. Second shot or the third shot bounces off his head. And they finally call a foul. Baker was in there battling with him. So Korev to the line here. 19 seconds to go. Misses the first one, hard off to the right side. Kennard Robinson looking to get a little close-up time there. 17 seconds to go. Yeah, Kennard just wanted his close-up. That's, actually talking to his family right there. Just a little bit of a break. Waiting for the foul shot to go off. He's back now, has the ball. They'll call a foul on that far side. So the Purple Kings will inbound at the far side. Leonard Robinson will do the honors. Over to Kennard. Kennard got the ball stolen. Ozen. And then Robert Baker skies in the air to break up that pass. And we are at halftime. So at halftime, it's 61-41, a 20-point lead for the Texas Purple Kings. We'll be back after halftime for the second half. Welcome back, folks. Expedited halftime here. I'm thinking everybody wants to get out for the Super Bowl. I think it was only about 5 minutes long. As usually it's the same as, a period, maybe 12 to 14 minutes, something like that. But I think everybody made an executive decision to expedite things and get on with the third quarter. 61 to 41. Texas Purple Kings out on top. And it's a good opportunity to thank some of our sponsors. State Farm. You can trust you can trust State Farm for all your insurance needs. If you're looking for the best rates for your auto, home, or life insurance, whatever your needs are, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You can visit your local trusted State Farm agent, Chris Mallett, at 25120 Kingsland Boulevard in Katy, or just call him up, 281-828-2700. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'd like to thank all our sponsors. Make sure, because without the sponsors, we would be here for you to bring these great games for you. We're underway, third quarter. Purple Kings will be coming our direction this time. The Ballers going the opposite direction. Inside to Ozan, beautiful pass. And Ozan puts it up. And the Ballers on the scoreboard first in the second half. Here's Collins. Collins roll to his right. Hand off. Out to Baker. Baker looking to come to the rim. He will. Hits the turf, but makes the shot. We may have another perspiration delay here. We'll see. Baker went to his back and slid about 6 feet across the board. Then Robert Koreff will do the honors with the perspiration rag. Make sure it's nice and dry. Good job, Mr. Koreff. Not only is a great basketball player, he's a great cleanup guy too. So Baker take the first shot up and misses. Ball's out of bounds and bounces halfway across the fans on the left side here. You want to get in the action, come down to a Purple Kings game and sit on the sidelines. You may be actually part of the action. August with the ball on the far side. Ozan wanted it coming through the middle, didn't get it. West now will drive against Baker. Baker, nice front, keeps him off there. Marshall kicks it back out to August. August, the big guy, going to make the drive against Koreff. And Koreff gets the block. Koreff says, welcome to my block party. Kennard Robinson trying to roll through the middle. He gets whacked a few times and gives Mr. Milton a nice little high five and a smile, saying no bad feelings. So Kennard hands off to Leonard. Leonard to the far side. Baker takes the shot, misses off the rim, and Ozan wants to push it for the Ballers. Straight up the middle, kicks it out to the final quarter. Drives the lane, and Baker blocks the shot, brings it back the other way. Baker's going to go right against August, and the ball doesn't go in, but he does get fouled. August pleading his case to the referee there. What did I do? I can read his lips from here. What did I do? Shaking his head. He didn't agree. I don't think anybody agrees when they're guilty of a foul. Baker will take the shot. First shot goes in. Barry will check in now for the Ballers. Baker's got one more here. And that one's smooth silk too as well. 65 to 43. Purple Kings on top. You guys are working hard today. A lot of sweating going on. Barry with a miss from the three-point land. Here comes Kennard Robinson pushing the pace. Tries to get it over to Kennard Robinson, or Leonard Robinson, and it's intercepted. Goes back the other way. Missed shot for the Ballers. And here we come back the other way. Robert Baker pushing the pace. Pass Koreff. Koreff falls up the shot, misses the rebound, and misses the shot. It's out of bounds for the Purple Kings. Nice little great action there. Back and forth we go. Baker kicks it in. Here's Leonard Robinson. Tries to get it to Koreff. Cora was not ready for that pass. Great pass, but Cora was not expecting it. In the corner, three-pointer goes in. That was Devin Milton for the Ballers. 65-46. Kennard gets off to Collins. Collins inside to Coriff. Coriff being pushed by Barry. Barry trying to put a hand on him. Here's Coriff again. Got to work on him again. Got to go inside. Turn around jumper. Goes in, around, and comes back in. That ball spun around that rim about 4 times before it decided it wanted to go home. Barry will push the pace inside against Coriff. Nice little spin move off the glass with the right hand. Does not go. Baker gets the rebound. Brings it back up. Collins, left side. Coriff working hard inside against Barry. Got a nice little battle going there. Of course, got a few pounds on Barry, but Barry's working it pretty hard. Miss on the far side. Here come the Purple Kings again. Kennard Robinson. Wait for some of his guys. He's molested on that far side. The ball goes out of bounds or got a foul over there or something. Got us sitting in the corner with the window to the west, just to our left, and the sun is starting to make it difficult here. It's either going to bake me alive or kill my eyes, one of the two. So they take a timeout. So that's what they did. Again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, Purple King sponsors, including Primeway Federal Credit Union. From business to personal banking, CDs, money markets, and home and auto, Primeway Federal Credit Union has the game plan that fits all your needs. All you need to do is stop by any one of the 8 Houston area locations to get your championship-style service at Primeway. Primeway Federal Credit Union, the official bank of the Texas Purple Kings. So the timeout is over, and we'll go back to action here. 8:48 to go here in the third. 67-46. Purple Kings have enjoyed a good lead most of the afternoon. From start to finish, Carr down the lane against Devin. Makes it. 2-pointer. Nice little move down the lane by Jamal Carr. Milton will bring it up for the Ballers. Kennard will. Here's Carr again. Nice tip of the pass, and then defends on the play against Barry. The 2 zeros have gone hard against each other all afternoon. Barry for the Ballers and Carr for the Purple Kings. Barry goes to the line. As it comes Kennard over here for the close-up again. Let's get his screen time. First shot by Barry was made. Second shot is good as well. Leonard Robinson brings it up far side. Drives the lane against Ozen. Puts it up, misses. Carr with a big, strong rebound. Barry will foul him. Carr was way up in the air with that. His head had to be even with the bottom of the backboard. Inbound. Baker drives the lane. Little Euro step and gets fouled on the way. Barry does not agree with that. And he said, what kind of call was that? One of the cool things about Purple Kings basketball, the ABA, you're close to the action. You can hear the players, what they're talking about, trash talking sometimes. And these guys are really good athletes. Trying to check out a perspiration spot there on the court. Looks like they got it all taken care of. Must have been a small spot. Everybody stomping their feet trying to rub it out. Here's Baker again with the free throw. He puts that one away. 71-48. Barry will drive again against Carr. Hands it off to Cormier. Cormier over the corner to Marshall. Marshall with a three-pointer, in and out. Doesn't go. Here's Kennard Robinson. He'll push the pace over to Kais McCook. McCook with Ozan on him. Hands it off to Baker. Over to Robinson again. Robinson drives the lane, spin move, back to Baker. Baker will pull up and pull out. Back to Carr, 0-on-0 again. Here's Carr with the drive. Spin move, puts it up, can't make it. And Cormier will pull out of there, and the Ballers will go the other way. Barry and Cormier leading the break. Barry with a fallback three-pointer, doesn't go. Goes off the rim, out in the rim again, and then back out again. And we got a rugby scrum over there on the far side. Cormier on the ground with Kysma Cook. Thought maybe I'd switch sports if we had rugby going on. .7:01 to go here in the third. 71-48. Purple Kings on top. 23-point lead. Guess we got a timeout again. Didn't see that. One more sponsor to thank is the Joint Chiropractic. If you need to get rid of those aches and pains and everyday life, maybe it's a nagging sports injury from long ago. Trust the team at Joint Chiropractic to get you back in the game. You'll go visit any of the many Houston area locations and check out their specials. The Joint Chiropractic, the official three-point specialist of the Texas Purple Kings. So the timeout is concluded. We'll get back to going here. So even if you're an owner of one of these teams, you've got a lot of on your plate. Michael, the owner for the Purple Kings, saw him hauling in water earlier. Had to make a run to Academy. He's over there on the far side running the scoring table now. So you're jack of all trades. And he works part-time for Vype as well, doing games just like I am here. So well-rounded, good guy to know. Leonard Robinson, or Kennard Robinson, had the ball kicked away on the drive. .4:30, about an hour before kickoff in Super Bowl. I think everybody's got that in mind here. Kennard inside to Carr. Carr against Marshall. Kicks it back out. Tries to get it over to Kai. Kai and Carr gets a hold of it. Kicks it to the corner. Kennard Robinson three-pointer doesn't make it. Kysma Cook with the rebound over to Leonard Robinson. He'll turn around, miss that shot as well. And Ozan comes out of it for the Ballers, but it's tipped by Leonard Robinson. Still goes down the court to Cormier. Cormier over to Ozan, a three-pointer. Silky smooth. He'll make that shot. It's 71-51. They'll come within 20 now. Kysma Cook with the drive. Kicks it over the corner. Robert Baker. Baker with Barry on him. The wide wingspan of Barry. Inside to Leonard Robinson. And Kennard Robinson doesn't make it. Baker, Johnny on the spot. He'll try to drive the lane. Regain his dribble. Kicks it over to Kennard. Three-pointer misses. And they'll come out of it again. Barry, a nice rebound. He'll kick it back down in the corner. Marshall with Baker on him. Tries to spin move. Baker all over him. Kysma Cook almost picked that one off. Saw it coming. Cormier will turn a three-pointer, and he traveled. Kys was all over him. Just made him think about things too much. And he tried to get away from Kys with several different attempts, and finally he traveled too much. Kennard Robinson, nice inside jumper, goes off the glass. It's 73-51. Kennard with a nice steal, tries to get it up to Leonard. Leonard, alley-oop to Carr. It's intercepted right in the middle of it. Try to do a high-flying act. Here's Kennard Robinson again. The ball will go out of bounds. Carr chasing the ball out of bounds here, just looking at his hands like, why didn't you catch that? Some great action end to end here. Both these teams just putting it all out on the floor. Barry and Ozan will bring up the break for the Ballers. Barry with a nice little drive past Carr. Tries to put the left-hander off the glass. It goes. Again, Carr and Barry have had that battle tonight. 0-on-0. Two long, lanky guys. And David England will check in again now for Leonard Robinson for the Purple Kings. Now I guess that we have another perspiration delay right here at center court. Morzette went and got the dedicated towel. I'll do a little cleanup here right at the center of the court. Got that cleaned up, got rid of the towel, and we'll be back to playing here. Barry will go to the line to shoot two. First one is good. Actually, just shooting one on the one-on-one, so makes it 73-54. Goes down. Carl with a nice save. England with a shot from the far side, rattles away and doesn't go in. It's going to be Baller's ball going the other way. Cormier will inbound it. Over to Marshall. Marshall against England. Drives in the lane. England puts a hand up, tries to defend it, and finally Marshall will get the rebound and put it back. Robinson will bring it up. Got Baker, got England to his left. Right here in front of us. Shot from Kennard Robinson goes in from three-point land. It is 75-56. Cormier kicks it down in the corner. As Broussard, he'll miss it from the corner. Excuse me, that was Milton. Didn't think it's right when I said that. Marshall drives the lane, and Baker almost blocked that. They'll call a goaltending on Robert Baker. Not only did he touch the ball in the cylinder, but he touched the ball off the rim as well. Flying high, just trying to make a play. Kais McCook will bring it down. Going to drive coast to coast, tried to kick it off the car. Bounces off his head. Marshall will take it out of the way for the Ballers. Tries to dish it off, misses it, gets his own rebound. Over to Cormier. Cormier will miss. Leonard Robinson with the rebound. Kennard, excuse me. Get the Robinsons all mixed up. I'm glad there's only one Broussard playing today. There's three of them on the roster. Only Tristan is playing. Kais McCook with a three-point line shot. Misses. Carr goes up high. Gets the rebound and puts it back against Milton. Or Barry. Carr playing a great game this afternoon. Just a tall, lanky guy just going after. He's got a great wingspan. It's been great to see the battle between him and Barry this afternoon. Those guys built about the same height, same wingspan. They put it all on the court. Carr will take a free throw here. Purple Kings lead 77-58 with 3:13 to go in the third. Make that 78-58, 20-point lead again. Marshall will hand off to Barry. Barry will bring it up. Tries to cut inside to Milton. Milton misses the shot. Ozan comes out of it, turns around. The jumper will roll in. Great shooter's touch on that shot by Ozan. Robinson brings it up, kicks it in the corner to England. England with Milton on him. Here's Collins. Collins getting harassed by Ozan. And finally, they'll pick it off. Baseball pass down and misses the shot. Here comes England. Will push the pace. Collins will take a three-pointer. It's up, and it is good. It'll rattle home. So on the turnover, the exchange, Purple Kings hit that three-pointer. Now they're up 81-60. Barry looking to get to Ozan. Ozan, a three-pointer off the back of the rim, doesn't go. Here's Kennard Robinson pushing the pace. He's got England to his left. He gets it off on the far side. Misses the shot. That's the mysterious number 12. We never did get his name. Shortened halftime. So weren't able to go ahead and get his name there, but here's Kennard Robinson weaving his way through. Gets it to England. They'll call a foul. Ozan will bring it up for the Ballers. Goes in, probably the shortest player on the court, but he's been shooting those three-pointers this afternoon. Inside to Milton. Milton will miss the shot, but he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line. Excuse me, that's Marshall. One good thing about the Ballers, they do have the names on the back of the jerseys, but I just saw the M. I thought that was Milton. That was Marshall. Didn't quite help in the first half as they were coming our direction. Now it's helping quite a bit. Milton, number 4, right in front of us here. Marshall will take the foul shot. He'll make the first. And Leonard Robinson will check in for the Purple Kings, as Kennard will sit down. And Marshall rattles home the second car with the rebound. Here's Collins. Goes inside to Carr. Carr looking for help. And he traveled looking for help as he spun around. Thought he was going to have it, but he didn't. He took an extra step. Tried to position himself, and that was too much. Berry will bring it up for the Ballers and stops and pops. About an 18-foot jumper, 81-63. Leonard Robinson brings it up. Got England setting the pick. Carr in the corner here. England's going to turn around slowly. He's going to make that drive against Milton. Milton gets a hand on it. Berry will get the rebound and go the other way. Oh, to Ozan. Ozan with a nice little stop and pop move. Tries to get it inside to Marshall. The ball's on the court, rolling. Here comes Leonard Robinson on the drive. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Misses. Tipped again, and Collins will get it, and they'll reset. Collins looking for help. Goes over to England. Back to Collins on the point. Against Ozad, he'll drive. Left-hander doesn't go. But Carr, jogging on the spot, will pop it in from the far side for 2 off the glass. 35 seconds to go in this third quarter. It's 83-63. Shot from Berry. Air ball goes back to the Purple Kings. Collins will bring it up slow. 27 seconds to go here in the third. And there's no shot clock in the ABA, so don't have to worry about a shot clock. You just have to worry about getting the ball across the line. And then the clock in general, 15 seconds to go. Playing for that last shot, Leonard Robinson. Kicks it inside, beautiful pass. Misses the shot as he's fouled by Berry. 4 seconds to go. Purple Kings have been in charge all afternoon. Enjoyed that 15, 16-point lead. They got it pushed up to 20 now. Chance to add a couple here. First shot hard off the rim. One more shot. That one goes. 21-point lead. Cormier ends to Marshall. Marshall puts it up at the buzzer. Nothing but backboard, and he'll miss as we'll go to the fourth quarter. 84-63 our score. We'll take a break as we turn to the fourth quarter. Down the stretch we go. One more quarter to go right here on Vype Sports Live. Welcome back, folks. Fourth quarter coming up. We'd like to thank the great work for our QA, Lynn DeSalva, our producer slash photographer this afternoon as well. We'll inbound at this side, Collins. Nice little drive. Goes crashing to the boards. Luckily the walls are padded on the end, as they usually are. But so take the foul shot, and it finally rolls. Went around the world in 80 days and finally decided, I'll just go in the net now. Here's the second one. That one decides it doesn't want to go in. Barry will get the rebound. England will travel with him. Trying to get him to cough up the ball, I guess. England just harassing him as he goes up the court. Ballers will inbound. Barry against Carr again. Tries to spin right against the baseline. Tries to put it up. And tries to draw a foul. I guess he did. Carr again. Not happy with the call. And Barry will go to the line again. It's been all Texas Purple Kings this afternoon. 85-63 is our score. Now 85-64, 20-point lead. And once again, we have a slight delay for mopping up. Second shot from Barry will go. Leonard Robinson will bring it up. Got a little weave here. Hands over to Carr. Carr is going to go against Marshall. Carr with a behind the back dribble, gives out to Collins. Collins, fancy dribbling himself. Tries to go between two players, split the double team, and doesn't work. Ozan will get the rebound. They'll go the other way for the Ballers. Ozan tries to move against Carr. Carr got a piece of that. Here they come the other way. Leonard Robinson drives down, gives it to Carr. Carr trying to split to the double team again. The referee we told us before the games that the NBA just got to keep things moving. That's exactly what he do. Calling for the ball like 14 times. So let's not talk about it. Let's keep on moving. Let's go back to play. August for the Ballers has the ball against David England inside. England, good job on defense. Prevents him from making the shot. August hits the floor. Now down the lane to Carr. Carr will lay it in off the left foot. Nice assist by England. They'll go the other way. Milton against Carr. Carr cuts him off with the pass. Turnover. Here's Collins. Collins. The rebound is made by Barry. It's a block, in fact. They'll go the other way. Marshall into the lane. He'll put the shot up. Misses. Gets the rebound. Puts it off the glass. And makes it. 87-67. 20-point lead for the Purple Kings. Leonard Robinson. Got Carr right in front of us to his left. Gets it down. Drives the lane. Up. and misses the shot, and August gets the rebound. Ozan will bring it up on the left side. Nice little pick by the big man, August. Tries to go give it, go back to him. He can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Collins will take it from there. Hands it over to England. 9:25 to go in this game. Purple Kings large and in charge in this game. 87-67, 20-point lead. England points out the defense. He'll stop, he'll pop, misses the shot high off the glass. Carr tried to get it. Rebound for the Purple Kings, and it's smooth and silky. It'll go in. 89-67. We're trying to wonder if we're going to get to 100 tonight. Marshall drives the lane, puts it off the glass. Pace has slowed down a little bit. England, far side says, do I want to take that three-pointer? No, I'll drive the lane. Little finger roll off the left hand, and it's good. Barry will bring it up. Over to Milton. Milton drives. Marshall gets the rebound and puts it in. 91-71. And now the Ballers taking a little bit of defense here. But they break the press. England with the three-pointer will miss it. Over to Barry. Barry will push the pace against Leonard Robinson. Robinson tried to kick the ball out from behind him. Does not make the shot. Here comes England. Drives against Milton. Milton cuts him off. Inside to Leonard Robinson. Misses the shot. Leonard Robinson, great effort on defense. Kicks it over again. And England too strong on the drive. Here come the Ballers again on the far side. Milton to Marshall. A little two-man game, and they'll score off the glass. And they'll call it a timeout. I'm sure the Ballers want to talk about this. 91-73, they trail. 7:50 to go. We'll take a timeout here with them. This is Texas Purple Kings basketball right here on Vype Sports Live. Welcome back. 7:50 to go. Robert Coriff will check in, and for the first time this afternoon, Deshaun Allen will join the game. Nice little pass down under Deshaun Allen, fresh. He must have got caught in traffic. We saw him walk in midway through the third quarter, but insert him right into the game. He makes that first shot, three-pointer. 94-73. Ozan with a nice little pass across to West. West is front. Inside, tries to make a quick little move to Broussard. Broussard wasn't there. Nice pass, but didn't connect. Allen will bring it in. Nice little no-look pass. Deshaun Allen calling the offense here. Over to Baker. Baker back across the way and can't save it as it goes across the timeline. It's over and back in a sense. What they used to call it in my day. A little inbounded from the action seats to the right side here. Barry over to August, August trying to drive against Coriff. Doesn't get it. Barry's going to take the shot from the baseline, misses it. But he fouled by Baker. Baker not exactly happy with that call as he walks off into the corner. .651 to go. 94-73. Purple Kings comfortably on top here. First shot made by Barry. Pardon the pun, but I think he buried that shot. And he buries the second one too. Baker will bring it up. Koref in front of him. We'll set a pick for him. Or maybe not. They'll kick it inside. The shot Allen muscles his way through. Gets over to Kennard Robinson. Robinson out to Koref. Koref with about a 10-foot jumper. Misses it. Rebound and put back by Baker. Broussard will bring it up. Gets it into August. August back out to Cormier. August trapped on the baseline. Koref. He's going to use the muscle. He's going to push him down low. Koref says, no, sir. West goes around the corner, misses the shot. He's fouled on the way, though. Inbounded to August. The big men out in on the point. August and Koref. Koref will switch off on Cormier. I think he got a piece of that one. Cormier missed by a mile, but the Cormier will bring it back and do a little favor against Koref again and get the rebound or the interception. Off the hands of Broussard. Here's Koref. Going to push it forward to Leonard Robinson. A little reverse lay-in. Too much spin. Doesn't go in. Try to reverse it. Here's a shot from Barry again. It's 96-79. It'll be 96-77. The shot Allen with the drive. Kicks it. Backhanded to Koref. Koref misses the shot. They'll reset. Baker with a three-pointer off the rim. Misses that one. Cormier with the rebound. And the Ballers will go the other way. West against the shot Allen. Allen gets the rebound, or gets the steal. Picks it off. Backhanded. Misses the shot. The rim has a lid on it right now. Here's August. Going off the left hand. Cormier gets the rebound up underneath, but it's off. Out of bounds, I believe. Out of bounds for the Ballers. Broussard will bring it in. Oh, it's all the way out to August on the point. To Cormier. To Barry, misses the shot. Looks like these guys are getting a little tired now. Shots are falling a little bit short. Allen around Koref. Allen's got the fresh legs. Just got here a couple minutes ago. Misses the shot. And Barry will bring it back up. There's a lid on the end where the Purple Kings are shooting. They have not made a shot in a couple of minutes here. But still hold a 16-point lead. It's 96-80. Deshaun Allen will bring it up across the line. Kicks it in the corner to Baker. Baker all the way over to Morzette. Morzette to Leonard Robinson. Tries to drive. Broussard cuts him off. Kicks it into Morzette against the big man August. Kicks it off to Baker. Baker will drive the lane. Big contact with August as he goes down the lane. And he's fouled. August is standing there with his hands up like, I didn't move. So Baker will go to the line here. First shot misses. Again, there's a lid on this end of the basket. Purple Kings have not found the combination to the lock on that rim. See if Baker can put one in here. Make a couple of changes for the Ballers. And Baker will shoot his second. And it almost jumped out of there, but it did finally make it in. So we know the lid is not on it anymore. We'll try to make some more of those shots. Barry with a three-pointer from the top of the King. Rattles it home. 97-83, a 14-point lead now. With 3:28 to go. Koref in the middle gets to Leonard Robinson. Down to Morzette. Morzette will drive the lane, kicks it over to Deshaun Allen, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Allen trying to make a fancy move down there. Just lost handle on it. He'll follow Barry up the court. Barry will take the shot, about a 16-foot jumper, and it goes in. And this is the closest the Ballers have been. 12-point lead, 97-85. Deshaun Allen on the far side being harassed again. Almost loses the ball. Korf comes up with it, and he'll jam it home softly. I thought he was going to come down with a hammer, but decided to lay it in softly. Down to Cormier. Cormier will drive the lane against Korf. Korf got a piece of it. I'm thinking Korf was thinking about his little jam he made in practice a couple of weeks ago. We watched him. He goes up so high that he actually cut his wrist about 4 inches below his hand on the rim. So I think he made a thought about that, not jamming it home so hard. That's how high he can fly. He gets up that high. So Cormier will make the first. 2:42 to go. 99-86. Cormier will make the second as well. Still a 12-point lead with 2:42 to go. They'll take a break, and we'll take a break with them. This is Texas Purple Kings basketball right here on Vype Sports Live. Welcome back, folks. Time on the clock says 2:42 to go. 4:56. We're about 35, 40 minutes away from kickoff of the Super Bowl, but we're going to get done in time for that. It's been a fast-paced game to expedite at halftime as well. Marzette will bring it in. Down to Carr. Carr double-teamed. Back to Marzette. Marzette, the big man's going to take it himself. He'll think better of it. Kick it back out to Leonard Robinson. Ozan will check him. 2-on-2. Back down the corner. Marzette against Barry. Marzette will put it up with the left hand, and it goes. Milton will bring it up for the Ballers. Sutter step. Carr on top of him. Makes the tough shot. Or makes the shot tough. August will get the rebound. Barry down the lane will dipsy doodle. He'll go in. 2:05 to go. 101-89. Marzette. They're going to pressure him, and they're going to get a turnover, I believe. They call it a jump ball. Well, as soon as Marzette got that ball, the Ballers absolutely jumped on him. Big man Marzette can handle the ball, but they're really trying to put the pressure on him in midcourt. Nice little silky smooth three-pointer from Milton. And the Ballers are not going away quietly. It's 101-92. 1:42 to go. And they'll take another timeout. And we'll take a timeout with them. Texas Purple Kings basketball. 1:02 to go. Down the stretch. It's getting close, folks. Welcome back, folks. 1:42 to go here in this game. 101-92. Still hasn't got into single digits, but we're pretty close. The Ballers really putting on a show here, trying to break into this. Purple Kings have had a 23-point lead. Another turnover. Cormier misses the shot. Lee Milton places the shot on the turnover. Purple Kings will bring it up. Baker's going to take it down the lane. Loses. Dribble. Carr gets it back out to Leonard Robinson. 1:20 to go. Robinson into Korf, the big man in the middle. and they just basically bear hugged him. Ozan says, or excuse me, Cormier said, "You're a lot bigger than I am. I'm not going to foul you. I'm just going to bear hug you." That'll be like a foul too, just a kinder, gentler foul. And Koref, big man, he shoot the free throw is pretty good, but I guess they're expecting like a hack a shack kind of thing. They'll put him on the line and make him earn it from the line. Koref with the first shot in and out. And so far the strategy has worked on this shot. 101-92. Koref with the next shot, rattles home but goes in. 102-92, 10-point lead now. Shot from Milton from the corner, misses. Koref with the big rebound. He'll push the pace himself. Gets it over to the corner. Leonard Robinson going to hold up. He's double teamed again, and he travels. So the Ballers have employed that defense 2-on-1 and got him to travel, so they get the turnover. Ozan against Leonard Robinson, or Kennard Robinson, excuse me. Here's Barry, three-pointer over the top of Baker. It goes. 102-95, 45 seconds to go. The Ballers are balling. Pardon the pun. 23-point lead. I think it's the most lead we've seen for the Texas Purple Kings this afternoon. And now the lead is only 7 with 45 seconds to go. So it's a great time of year with the Olympics just starting. Super Bowl coming up later this afternoon. And of course, you got your afternoon with the Texas Purple Kings here. Kind of tough to watch Lindsey Vaughn go down this morning. I was up early, getting ready for work, watching it live, and all the build-up from her accident a week ago, tearing her ACL, and she still decided she was going to go out and go for it. Hit the second gate and went down hard. Just pray she's okay. Leonard Robinson will bring it up inside. Carr looking for help. Ballers all over them. The defense just absolutely smothering anything. Here comes Baker. Baker's going to drive the lane against Barry. Barry gets a hand on it, fouls him, but the shot goes in. So the shot does not count. So bring it in England. We'll get it. Over to Kennard Robinson. And he's fouled before he can take the shot. So 15 seconds to go. Still not out of the question, but big 30 seconds rolled off during that exchange. Purple Kings still have the ball. They'll foul him right away. Baker. Got 2 on the line for Baker here. Pretty good foul shooter. To seal this away, he needs to make both of them, make it a 7 or a 9-point lead. Excuse me, my math. First one up and nothing but net. Next shot he makes is a 9-point lead for the Purple Kings. And if owner Michael will get his hand off the clock, I can see how long we have to go. It's down to 10 seconds. Ballers will put that one in. Milton gets it down to 7, 8 seconds. Purple Kings trying to get the ball back in. It's tipped by Milton out of bounds. Again, I think there's 5 seconds to go, but I can't tell. Purple Kings, there we go. He moved his hand. Had his hand draped over the clock. I couldn't see how many seconds were left. 105-99 is pretty much in the books. All except for the final score be determined here in the next couple seconds. Leonard Robinson, or Kennard Robinson, goes to the line. Makes the first one, nothing but net. Second one, nothing but net as well. 106-99. 5 seconds to go. Not much to do here. Milton. Kennard forces him to take a wild shot, and we are done. 106-99. You got to give the Lafayette Ballers a nice hand for their coming back. I mean, they were down by 24 points, and they came all the way back within 5 at one point. And the Purple Kings upheld their onslaught and were able to come out on top. So our final score this afternoon, 106-99. We'd like to thank everybody involved in the Vype Sports production. Linda Salvo, our QA back at Vype headquarters, making sure we look good and sound good. Our great producer, Oscar, doing the camera work and the producing this afternoon. And once again, our final score, 106-99. I'm David Canada saying good night, everybody.